everyone, welcome to another video on the Oshini Creations YouTube channel. I am Oshini Wright. I am happy you are here. I develop creative methods, books, and strategies that teach people to overcome challenges that hinder the building of an effective relationship with Jesus Christ. So welcome to this video today. And as I was sitting today, I thought, why not do a video that allows my subscribers and everyone that watches my videos to get to know me. So today we are going to get to know Oshini Wright. I have some get to know me questions here. I'm going to be answering as much of them as I can. And I pray that you will enjoy getting to know me and that you will enjoy this video in Jesus' name. So let's get right into it. So our first question is, what's one thing you can't live without in your daily life? Okay, so one thing I can't live without in my daily life, I would say, is my prayer journal, or some form of writing, some form of journal to write, right? And over the years, I always have friends that give me trouble because I always carry some big bags and my bags are always filled with books. That's because almost everywhere I go, I have to have at least one book. Because I've experienced going anywhere and getting inspiration. And when inspiration hits you, you need somewhere to jot it down, right? And by the grace of God, inspiration hits me a lot. So my prayer journal or any form of journal that I write in, I would say that that's one thing I can't live without in my daily life. I always have a journal. If my journal isn't in my bag, then my phone with my notes or voice notes is the next best thing, right? So, yes. So, second question. What's your favorite book, movie, TV show, and why did you enjoy it? Now, I was thinking about the book part, but currently I don't remember my favorite book. I know I love the Bible. I love the Bible. The Bible is up there with all of my favorite books. But apart from the Bible, I can't remember right now which other book has that spot as one of my favorites. But I know for movie, my favorite movies so far is War Room and The Pursuit of Happiness, that movie that has Will Smith in it. And there is this other movie that may shock many, but it's a movie series called The Hunger Games. And there is a fascinating story as to why I love The Hunger Games. The first time I watched it, I was hooked. And when I watched part 1 and I got hooked onto part 1, I had to watch all of the parts that are a part of the Hunger Games series. That's how much that movie hooked me. And it taught me some serious life lessons that I am grateful to have learned even until now. So, War Room, The Pursuit of Happiness, and all of the episodes of the Hunger Games. All of the Hunger Games series, from Hunger Games 1, 2, 3 to the prequel. Those are my favorite movies. My favorite TV show, without a doubt, is Flash. Okay, so if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why? My goodness, wow. If I could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why? Trust me, I cannot just name one historical figure. I'm going to name some historical figures that have died, as well as some that are currently alive. And I can't choose just one, because these persons are persons whose lives I have been studying for some time now, and I'm telling you, they are fascinating. So the historical figures who are dead, who I would love to have dinner with right now, is the Apostle Paul, Jesus, of course, most definitely, Hedy Lamarr, and Marie Curie. I think I don't remember exactly, but I think based on my research, what I can remember, Hedy Lamarr discovered something that led to the discovery of Wi-Fi, if my memory serves me correctly. She's one of those great inventors. And also Marie Curie. Marie Curie's discovery has to do with radioactivity and radium and polonium and all of that. And the reason why I would like to have dinner with those dead historical figures is because there are things within their life that fascinates me. Like, for example, the Apostle Paul, how he talks so much about being crucified with Christ. I would love to have the question says have dinner with him. I would love to have dinner with him because I would like to know how he has such a mindset. What did he go through, and so on and so forth. I would love to sit at his feet and learn at his feet. I would also love to have dinner with Jesus. I mean, all of us, especially Christians, would love to have dinner with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, most definitely. Especially because I'm telling you, there are some things that are rough to go through. And so just having Jesus there, having dinner with him, I would ask him some questions. I'm telling you, I would ask him some questions, most definitely. But also just having him there would really be a beautiful experience. Now, for Hedy Lamarr and Marie Curie, those are two inventors that I am fascinated by their life. I'm fascinated by them because they are examples of what we call pioneers. Now, a pioneer is basically the first person to do something. A pioneer is the first person to break the ground. A pioneer is the first person to do what they actually do, right? And Marie Curie, she is a pioneer, and Hedy Lamarr is also a pioneer. And in my studies of their life, I am fascinated by what they went through, the struggles they had to overcome, the criticisms they had to rise above, on their journey to becoming a pioneer, right? And so I would love to have dinner with them, for them to get deeper into their life so that I can draw lessons and strength from that. And so those are the dead historical figures that I would love to have dinner with. Now, for those who are alive, right? So far, the historical figures that are alive that I would love to have dinner with is Simone Biles, of course, the greatest gymnast of all time, literally. Oh my goodness, I would love to have dinner with her. I am fascinated by her life. I am fascinated by the movies that have been made about her. I am fascinated by the documentaries that have been made about her. I am fascinated by the journey. Not just the fact that she is the greatest gymnast of all time, but the journey, literally the journey that she has gone through to get to where she is now. She's also a pioneer. She has experienced many firsts in her life, being the greatest gymnast of all time. I would love to have dinner with her. Let me tell you, I would love to. Oh my goodness, there are so many questions I would ask her. there is so many diggings I would do into her life, into her training, into just what makes her her, you know? So I would love to. And also Dr. Terry Carell Reed. I'm also fascinated by her. So those are the two main persons alive right now that I see as historical figures that I would love to have dinner with. Simone Biles and Dr. Terry Carell Reed. So all of those persons whose names I have called, both dead and alive, I study their life, you know, and I am in the process of studying their lives, and I am fascinated literally by them. So if I get the chance to have dinner with them, oh my God, it would be a fascinating experience. So my next question: what's the best advice you've ever received, and from whom? Now, honestly, looking at this question, it's hard to choose just one advice and one person, because I can't. There are a few persons that I am looking at right now who has given me advice that has changed the direction of my life, and also advice that as I go through my life, I think about the advice. It pushes me and it keeps me going on. Like, for example, the first one is an advice that was given to me by my best friend, Tanisha Rowe. She said to me some years ago, that I should find a way to get through it. I can't give up. And I'm telling you, that advice has kept me over the years, and even up until this very moment, it has been keeping me to the point where it has become a life motto for me. Also, another advice that I have gotten that has played an integral role in my life and is continuing to play an integral role in my life is an advice that was given to me by my late Bishop Dr. Austin Carley. He said to me, in your feel good days, make sure you prepare for your feel bad days. And when he said that to me, even up until now, from the moment he said that to me until now, I have not forgotten it. And also from my best friend, Brother Hodari Phillips. Now, when I go through the advices that Brother Hodari has given me, and that Pastor Paulette Frank especially has given me, it's really hard to choose one. I'm telling you, it's hard to choose one. It's really, really hard to choose one. You know, it's hard to choose one. You know, Brother Hodari has advised me, like he has told me that I must always know my why. I mean, those who know Brother Hodari know that Brother Hodari is always talking about finding the why and making sure your why is right. And I'm telling you, that is also a very, very important advice. And also, there is one particular advice that my Pastor Paulette Frank, has given me. She always says that pain is a necessary process for world changes. Right? So there are many more advices where that came from those persons, but those advices that I have said so far are huge in my life. You know, they are integral in my life. All right. If you could go back in time and give advice to your younger self, what would it be? Whew, my Lord. If I could go back in time and give advice to my younger self, what would it be? In all honesty, back when I was younger, there were certain situations that I would not want to go through. You know, There were certain situations that I would hide from. There were certain situations that I would run from. Because I'm scared of them, because I'm scared to be shaped by them, because I'm scared to go through them, because I'm scared to endure the pain. You know? But now that I am at this point, I have experienced some shapings. I have experienced some growth in strength that has made me appreciative of those same situations that I never wanted to go through. So, if I could go back in time and give advice to my younger self, I would encourage her to go through those things she is scared of going through. I'd encourage her to go through those things she is scared of facing. I would encourage her to face those things that she is running from. But then there is a twist to it. I would not tell her to pretend like she is not scared. I would not tell her to pretend like she is not afraid. I would tell her to go through those things. But when the fear comes and when her feelings of being afraid come, I would tell her, turn to Jesus through prayer journaling. Write it out, girl. Write it out. Tell God how you feel. Open your heart to Him, even if it feels like He's not hearing. Open your heart to Him. Tell Him that, Daddy, I am scared to go through this. Open your heart to Him consistently, persistently, day in, day out, while you go through. Because I have lived to see that to this day game changed my life. There are some things that I have been scared to go through that God has helped me to prayer journal through. And while prayer journaling through those things, God Himself has helped me to go through them. God Himself has helped me to face them instead of running from them. You know? So I would tell her that. I would tell her to go through them. Don't run from them. I would tell her to face what she is scared of. But I would also tell her, do not pretend that you are not scared. Do not pretend like you are not fearful. If you are, go to Daddy Jesus in prayer journaling and tell Him about it. Tell Him about it constantly. If it means you have to do that every day for the next year, do it. Because I'm telling you, God is faithful. He will come through and He will strengthen you. And He will give you strength for the journey. And He will carry you through. I am a living testimony of that. So that's the main advice I would give to my younger self. Alright, if you could switch lives with someone for a day, who would it be and why? Right now, if I could switch lives with someone for a day, I was gonna say Simone Biles, but well, it's a for a day still, for a day. Yeah, for a day. If I could switch lives with someone for a day, I would choose Simone Biles in the Olympic season, because I want to understand what goes through her mind, you know, the pressure that she goes through in that big stage and all of that, you know. I would like to experience her life for a day, because I'm sure I would learn a lot from that. Alright. What's your favorite hobby and why do you enjoy it? No, I don't have one favorite hobby. I have a multiple favorite hobbies. I enjoy Bible journaling. I enjoy prayer journaling. I enjoy praying the scriptures. I enjoy creative Bible study. I enjoy junk journaling. I enjoy mixed media art. I enjoy singing. I enjoy poetry. I enjoy spoken word. I enjoy writing poetry. What else? I enjoy journaling. I will journal from now till tomorrow and just journal my heart out. So I enjoy journaling. I enjoy writing. What else do I enjoy? Yeah, I do enjoy cooking. I like being in the kitchen. I do. What else? Oh yeah, I enjoy graphic designing. I enjoy building PowerPoints, especially biblical PowerPoints. I enjoy studying the Word of God. I enjoy, what else do I enjoy? Yeah, so far that's what I can remember. Okay, so next question. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have one big brother that's alive. All my other siblings are dead. So my mom had 4 children. 2 are dead, leaving me and my big brother alive. Okay, so where are you from? I am from Jamaica, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. A district in the parish of St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. That's where I'm from. What's your favorite food? I love sweet potato. I love chicken leg. I love me some chicken leg. I love chicken leg. Barbecue, fry, however you do it. I love me some chicken leg. I love chicken liver. I love macaroni. I love macaroni salad. So however you do the macaroni, once it's macaroni, I love it. What else do I love again? I love, did I say liver? Yes, I love liver, chicken liver to be exact. Yeah, basically that's just it. That's just what I can remember so far. But I love chicken leg. Chicken leg is at the top of that. All right. What's your favorite type of music? Gospel. Definitely gospel. Okay. Do you have any pets? Currently, no, I don't have any pets. I used to own a dog years ago, but currently no, I don't have any pets. But my favorite type of pets are dogs. From the puppy stage, I love to get a dog from its puppy stage, you know. I love puppies. I think they are adorable. So yeah. What's your favorite childhood memory? My favorite childhood memory. Wow, I'll have to think about this one. Okay, so I'm thinking about that one. My favorite childhood memory. I had some good childhood memories. But I don't know which I would put as a favorite childhood memory right now. I would have to think about that one. Okay. Continue. Let me scroll through to see. What's your favorite type of animal? I am fascinated by caterpillars. I love caterpillars. I think they are cute, especially the fat ones. I love caterpillars. I love the whole caterpillar to butterfly process, but I am fascinated very much by the caterpillar. So I love caterpillars. Okay, my other favorite type of animal, I said before that I love puppies. So puppies are up there. And what else? Which other animals do I love? I love other animals, and I just not remembering them now. But the caterpillar, definitely the caterpillar. And oh yes, oh goodness me, I wrote a poem about this. Yes, I love the great white shark. I'm telling you, last year I had to write a poem on the great white shark, and By studying the life of the great white shark, I found out some fascinating things. And because of that, the great white shark is up there with my list of favorite animals. So, the caterpillar definitely, the butterfly of course, puppies, and the great white shark. Definitely. Alright, what else? So what's my favorite type of art? I love to see art, but my favorite type of art is mixed media. I'm fascinated by mixed media art. I love mixed media art, and I love junk journaling. Like, I love to see junk journalers make art from everyday stuff that we would just throw away. So like the paper bags that persons would normally throw away, and the receipts and all those other things that persons think have no use anymore after they have been used. I love to see junk journalers take those things and create exceptional beauty with it. It's an amazing experience looking at junk journaling creations, and I am a junk journaler myself as well. So I love junk journal art, and I love mixed media art and art that's created during the process of Bible journaling. I am also during the process of Bible journaling, prayer journaling, and sermon note journaling, I am also fascinated by those types of art as well. Alright. Okay. What's your favorite type of mountain? My favorite type of mountain is the Blue Mountain. Okay, so I'm scrolling through the questions. Alright, scroll up. Oh, what's my favorite type of video game? Now, to answer this question, I actually have two favorite types of video games. Oh yes, this can connect to the question about my favorite childhood memory, because this is right up there with other childhood memories that I love, right? For my favorite type of video game, I have to go back to my childhood to find that one, because it was in my childhood that I played video games a lot. And so my favorite type of video games are Mortal Kombat and Dead or Alive 1, 2, and 3. I'm telling you, back when I was a child, I would play those games so much. I enjoyed those games. There was this friend that I enjoyed going to the game shop with in Magati, and she would play the car racing games, but because I was not good at the car racing games, I would normally ask the game shop persons for Dead or Alive or Mortal Kombat. So either Dead or Alive 1, 2, or 3 or Mortal Kombat. And I would play those games, man. I enjoyed those games, right? And so that's up there as one of my favorite childhood memories. Playing Mortal Kombat and Dead or Alive 1, 2, and 3. I enjoyed. To this day, those are my favorite games. Even though I have not played them since it's years, I have not played those games. But back in my childhood, I enjoyed playing those games. I enjoyed going to the game shop with my friend just to play those games. So those are my favorite types of video games. What's my favorite type of smartphone? Well, I love the iPhone, you know. I love the iPhone, even though I don't have one. But I love the iPhone because I love the camera. My goodness. The iPhone camera is clean. Very, very clean. So I love the iPhones. But I also love the Samsung Galaxy S4 Up, and also the Samsung Galaxy A line. So I love the A phones as well. So those are my favorite types of smartphones. My favorite type of app. I love the Bible apps. So my favorite type of app in terms of Bible is YouVersion Bible app, and the Olive Tree Bible app, and the eSword Bible app. So I love those apps in terms of the Bible. And which other favorite types of app do I enjoy? I like to use InstaShot to create videos. I enjoy a lot of different apps, I love WhatsApp, of course. Most definitely love WhatsApp. I love to use, what else? I love WPS Office. That's my go-to app on my phone for typings. Basically, yeah, so far, yeah. All right. Okay, so what's your favorite type of learning? Well, I'm an audiovisual learner, so I'm a dominant audiovisual learner, so that's my favorite type of learning. But I love creative learning too. I love to infuse creativity into learning and so on. So that's my favorite type of learning. What's my favorite type of education? Anything that's creative. Anything that infuses or incorporates fun and creativity. That's my favorite type of education. All right. Okay, so I'm scrolling. The most important lesson that I have learned in life. So far, the most important lesson that I have learned in life right now. I'm still thinking about that because I've learned a lot of important lessons. Some of the important lessons I have learned in life so far is that I should find a way to get through what I am going through. I cannot give up. I mean, that lesson, hearing that from my best friend, has really carried me through a lot. Has carried me through so much. So that's one of the most important lessons I have learned in life. I've learned other lessons from life, but for some reason they're not in my head at the moment. Oh God, for some reason they're not in my head at the moment. But yeah. What's my favorite way to relax? Journaling. Straight up journaling. Alright. If you could only use 3 words to describe yourself, what would they be? Number 1, determined. Number 2, creative. Number 3, unique. Determined, creative, unique. What's something unique about you that few people know? What's something unique about me that few people know? I'm sure there is. I just can't remember any now. But I'm sure there is. So that's the end of this get to know me video for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed being here with me. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me. I hope you enjoyed this chit chat with me. And if you have any other questions that you would like to know about me, feel free to put them in the comments. I will happily answer them. And so until the next video, take care. God bless you.